Hello everyone. In last lectures, I started game theory and we have studied two things, Minimax Maximin principle and principle of dominance. Now we will see algebraic method for 2 by 2 game in case of mixed strategy. Mixed strategy means when we don't have saddle point. So we have this problem. In this problem, we have two players, A and B, two players, and both have two strategies. Player A has A1 and A2, and player B, B1 and B2. Their profit and losses are given in the following table, payoff matrix. So this -5 may be loss or profit, and find the value of game and proportion of strategies. So in this case, we have this -5. This -5 represent loss of 5 to player A, because all these positive symbols represent profit to A and loss to B player, and negative symbol represent loss to player A and profit to player B. So this -5 represent loss to player A of 5, and we need to find value of game and proportion of strategies. Value of game means overall result of this game, and proportion of strategies means if suppose player A plays this game 100 times, is player A and B plays this game 100 times, so how many times out of 100 player A should use A1 or and A2, and how many times by player B this strategy B1 and B2. So this is the proportion. So for this solution, we will use algebraic method as there is no saddle point. If we apply Minimax Maximin principle, then we will not get saddle point. I taught in previous lectures what is saddle point, so you can see my other videos. Now we will see this algebraic method. So algebraic method is only for 2 by 2 game. Just like in this case, there are 2 rows and 2 columns, so we can apply algebraic method. Now formulation of 2 by 2 algebraic method. So this first value in first row and first column, that's why we can write this as A11. First one represent row, second one represent column, and this value is in first row, second column, so we can write A1, 2 and so on. Now first we will decide proportion. We will consider proportion. So suppose proportion for player A for strategy A1 is this P1, and proportion of second strategy is P2. As total proportion or total probability, P1 plus P2 is equal to 1. So you can write this P2 is equal to 1 minus P1. In same way, we will decide proportion for B1 strategy, that is Q1, and B2 strategy, that is Q2, and Q2 is equal to 1 minus Q1, just like this. Now we need to find 5 things, P1, P2, Q1, Q2, and value of game. So first we will focus on value of game. So formula for value of game. First we need to understand formula. Formula of value of game is this plus this quantity minus this plus this quantity. So this plus this quantity means this is A11. We will write in denominator this first quantity as A11 plus this quantity A22 minus this summation. This means this A11, sorry, this is A21, not A11. This is A21 plus A12. So this is the denominator part of value of game. Now this same denominator part we will use for all P1 and Q1. So this same denominator part for this denominator, and for this also, for this second one also. And same denominator part we will use for numerator of value of gain, for this part only. Now what's the change? The change is only you will use not plus in numerator, you will use multiply. This is not plus, this is A21 into A12 in denominator, this is plus, this is multiply, this is plus. And for probability, formula for probability, you will write, your first objective is to find P1. This is the objective. Your objective is to find this P1. So to find P1, we will hide this first strategy P1. Now remaining strategy is A2, and for A2 there are two things, this is A21 and A22. So formula for this is A22 minus A21, remaining part. So for this we will write A22 minus A21, and to find this Q1 we will hide this Q1, remaining part for Q2, and two elements A12 and A22. So formula for this is A22 minus A12. So this is A22 minus A12. This is the formula for P1, Q1 and value of gain. To find P2, we will use 1 minus P1, P1 value we will have. So we can find P2 and Q2 also. Now we will use the same formula for this case because we have 2 by 2. So this first value is considered as A11, this is A12, this is A21 and this is A2, and we will apply these formulae. So first we will work for value of game. So value of game A11, A22, this means summation of this and this. So we will put in bracket summation of -5 minus 10, this plus this minus this plus this. So minus this plus this is 5 plus 10, and in numerator part this -5 into this -10 minus this 5 into 10. So you will see this 5 into 10 is 50 plus 50, and this is minus 50. So plus 50 minus 50, you will see this quantity as 0, and for denominator part you will see this minus 15, and this is minus 15, so this become minus 30. So ultimately the value of game is 0, and probability P1, P2, Q1, Q2. So this denominator part is same, so we can write directly this as minus 30, for this also minus 30, and to find P1, P1 is this location and P2 is for this second one, and this is Q1 and this is Q2. So to find P1 we will hide this first, remaining minus 10 and 5. So we will write this as minus 10 minus 5, and for Q1 we will hide this Q1 and remaining 10 and minus 10. So we will write minus 10 minus 10. So on solving you will see this quantity minus 15 upon 30, that is what, 1 upon 2, and this quantity minus 20 upon minus 30, that is 2 upon 3. Now you can find this P2 and Q2 also. So this is 1 minus P1, 1 minus P1, P1 is half. So this is 1 upon 2, and for Q2 this is 1 minus Q1, Q1 is 2 upon 3. So this is 2 upon 3. So your second probability is 1 upon 3. This second probability is 1 upon 3. So this probability, this first probability is 1 upon 2, this second probability is 1 upon 2, this probability is this is 2 upon 3 and this probability is 1 upon 3. This means if they play this game 100 times, so 50% times, this means 50 times player A will follow A1 strategy and 50 times A2 strategy for player A, because this total is 100 times, probability is half and half. And for player B, as total is 100, out of 100, 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 means 66.66, or we can say 67 times player B will follow B1 strategy and rest of the times 33 times will follow B2 strategy. And overall value of game is 0. This represents no profit to A, no profit to B. If this quantity is positive, positive refers to profit to A, and if this quantity is negative, this means profit to player B. Now we will write complete result. So for A's optimal strategy, two strategies A1, A2, proportion is P1, P2. Now we will write proportion 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. If player A play this game 100 times, so 50 times follow A1 strategy and 50 times follow A2 strategy. And B's optimal strategies are, first is 2 upon 3 and second is 1 upon 3. This means out of 100, 66 times or 67 times we will follow B1 strategy and 33 times B2 strategy. And overall value of game is 0. This means after doing this game 100 times or 1 time, overall value of game is 0. So this is algebraic method of game theory. I hope you understand this concept. So please like this video and subscribe my channel Ganit Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.